Just joining us here at TRT World, we're bringing you the latest pictures from Moscow, where Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, is meeting with President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. He's arrived for talks in Moscow at the Kremlin. They're discussing a number of issues: bilateral relations, cooperation in trade, also the economy, the culture, but featuring very high on the agenda will be conditions in Syria. Russia and Turkey have been coordinating operations on the ground in Syria, and the recent announcement of the withdrawal of US troops has meant that both of them will be talking about how that will affect operations on the ground. Let's speak to Hasan Abdullah, who's in Moscow. So, Hasan, just run through what the main topics of conversation are going to be in this very important meeting between Mr. Erdogan and Vladimir Putin.
Well, surely the primary focus is going to be on Syria. Now, looking at Syria, they're going to be discussing three fronts in Syria. That will at least be the focus: the Idlib front, the Manbij front, and the northeastern Syria. Now, in the case of Idlib, the two countries have worked together in the past and have averted what Turkish officials call what would have been disastrous if the Assad regime had carried out its planned full-scale military operation. At the moment, the two sides are going to be talking about the way forward on Idlib, because there is acknowledgement from both sides that there are some radical groups operating out of Idlib that need to be dealt with, that both Turkey, Russians and others recognize as a terrorist organization. But at the same time, Turkey has been saying that the humanitarian side of it cannot be ignored. There has been a lot of suffering for the people of Syria, particularly those people who have lived in Idlib and those who have moved to Idlib from other areas. So they will be looking at that. They're going to be talking about Manbij, establishment of a representative council there that reflects the original ethnic composition, because Turkey has been saying that the YPG terrorist organization has been forcing demographic changes there. They're also going to discuss the northeast of Syria, basically moving the YPG terrorist group away from the border with Turkey, that Turkey says poses a major security threat, the security zone, and of course all this comes in the context of the US withdrawal.